Hey, what's going on, world? We in here. We in here. We in here. We inside because it's nighttime. We ain't outside right now. Everything is good, man. Everything is good. God is good. Man, I hope y'all doing all right. I hope you guys are all living your dream. I know we hear that said, and it's hard to fathom it, but when we really think about where we were and where we're at right now, even with the hopes that we have to where we want to be, life is good. Life is good. There's a lot of other places, a lot of other people, a lot of other countries and cultures that really don't have what we have, and sometimes we take that for granted. That being said, uh, taking things for granted, I'm gonna talk about relationships, friendships, even with people that we don't know, and we may see people we don't, really interact with, but that may have rubbed us the wrong way. It could even be a family member or a friend, and that thing is forgiveness. Forgiveness is a real topic, y'all. It's real, and there's importance to it. I don't know why sometimes we're so callous to it, but forgiveness is one of those things that if we don't do it, we end up bitter. We end up looking old. We end up stressed out. And forgiveness is really it's really a grace. It's a grace that comes with being able to look at someone in the face, let them know how they wronged you or how you even just felt like they wronged you, and just say, this is how you feel. And everybody should be free to do that. Everybody should be free to say, hey, man, I feel like you really, you know, whether you did it intentionally, whether they did it intentionally or not. But the whole point is to let them know how you feel, because people will walk around not knowing that you are upset with them or have animosity toward them, or that you are in a way that is just unforgiving, and it's your attitude, it shows. And so when we do that, it gives the other person to really, first of all, look at their self and look at how they are treating people and how they're talking to people. But for us, uh, when someone's done something to us, forgiveness is key, because if we don't forgive, like I said, we'll be bitter, we'll be angry, we'll be uptight, and it's for us, y'all. It's not for the other person. Forgiveness is not for the other person. So, this is the question: is forgiveness even possible? I'm gonna tell you, yeah. I'm gonna tell you, yeah, just from experience. We've all been through something. We all feel like somebody's done us wrong. We all feel like somebody has stabbed us in the back. Oh my God, man, I don't even know why I said stabbed in the back. 'Cause it's just so many things just went through my mind. So many people, situations, and circumstances that, yeah. But I know it's real. I know forgiveness is real, and I end up having peace and happiness and joy after forgiving somebody. So, yes, forgiveness is possible. It's possible. It's just up to us if we're going to be willing and able to forgive somebody. Grace is, oh my God, grace. I'm gonna get to that point in a minute, but grace is amazing, especially when we get it from God. But so if forgiveness was impossible, why would God ask us to even forgive? God asks us to forgive because He knows that there is a part of us that needs to have a loving heart. And when we don't forgive, we can't love. We love who we want to love, who we choose to love, and even love the way we were shown to love. And a lot of those times, we have been around people, have learned behaviors from people that say they love, that had forgiveness issues. That's hard. That's hard to say you love, but you hold unforgiveness or malice in your heart towards somebody. It's really hard. Um, so the other thing is, were we even able to learn what and how forgiveness works? Were we even taught that? I can remember growing up, and I can remember seeing um, people interact with people, and afterwards never talk to them again, never bring their name up. I know people who have family members. I have family members that just haven't forgiven people for whatever their reason is. But the reason doesn't matter. I think that the reason really is we don't understand the importance of forgiveness, how forgiveness works. And so when we were growing up, and maybe even some people we're around right now, gossiping or talking bad about somebody behind their back or whatever, um, when we're around those people, when we're around those crowds, part of that is on us. There's a reason why we're in that crowd. We have some of the same thoughts and same actions. But we have to learn to forgive, you guys. We have to. We have to. Mercy is God given. We make mistakes all day long, every day, because we're not perfect. But God gives us mercy. But we're not willing to extend that mercy. We make a mistake with God. We sin. We do something wrong. We fall short. Oh, God, have mercy. But we don't have mercy to extend to nobody else. How we know that they're not having a bad day? How do we know that they haven't learned bad behaviors which has them that way? And that leads me right back to when we let someone know how we feel about what they said to us, how they treated us, even if they've done something to us, that gives them the opportunity to check themselves and to apologize. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying forgive to expect an apology. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you should be able to, we should all be growing to a place where we can forgive people if we don't never even talk to them. If they never even acknowledge what they did to us. Because it's for us again. It is for us. It's for our heart. It's for our well-being. It's for our peace of mind. That's what forgiveness helps, you guys. Can forgiveness be something that makes us feel weak or vulnerable? It's possible. It's possible. I'm pretty sure that if when I was in the world that somebody wronged me and I just walked up to him the next time I'd seen him and said, "Hey, what's happening, man? I forgive you." That was pretty far-fetched back then. It was far-fetched. Don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect. Never been perfect. But what I've learned was when I held those grudges, I'm mad at somebody else down the street. I'm mad at somebody at the grocery store, the gas station, and they ain't even did nothing to me. But just because I seen so-and-so or I thought about what so-and-so said to me or did to me, I'm carrying that around, y'all. And that's just what we do. That's just what we do. And if having forgiveness doesn't make God weak, why should it make us weak? God forgive. Oh my God. He forgave all of us. All the stuff we done, all the ways we done lived, all the people we've even hurt. And that's another thing. We ain't willing to forgive nobody. But we sure forget about, the people that we hurt in our past, the people that we done wrong, probably even still treat wrong at work, at the grocery store, everywhere, just in life. It could be your spouse, could be your brother, your sister, your mom, your aunt, who we do wrong, and we don't even think about it. But we think about that mercy toward us, though. We want God's mercy. But we are not willing to extend it. We got to work on that, y'all. We got to work on that. And forgiveness is actually, it's a strength, y'all. Forgiveness is, it's a strength. It's like a superpower. That's what I like to call it. When you can forgive, you got a superpower. Because not everybody's doing it. Not everybody's able to do it. And simply because God asks it of us, that's one of the reasons why we should forgive. You know what I mean? Like I said, not everyone can do it. It takes a certain type of individual. It takes somebody who understands that they're not perfect. No, we're not perfect. We're far from perfect. If we even remember that, that would make forgiving other people a lot easier, a lot palatable. But instead, we just look at what somebody's done to us, choose not to forgive, and forget about what we've done to somebody, forget about the people that we've hurt, like it never happened. We can't do that. That's unforgiveness, and it leaves a bad mark and stain on our heart, Lord. Well, hey, I guess I'm talking to the Lord too. I'm doing this for the Lord, so yes, it leaves a bad mark and stain on our heart. And Lord, I don't want it no more. I want to be able to forgive anybody and everybody. And that's me really right now, just talking to God, y'all. I'm just keeping it 1,000. And that's something that we should all be asking from God. Change my heart, soften my heart, allow me, help me, teach me to be a forgiving person. Because we all need mercy. Again, y'all, we all need mercy. And again, this is the last thing I'm going to end with. Forgiveness is not for the other person. It is for us. Personally. Even though somebody may have cussed us out, stepped on our new shoe, ran into our car, broke in our house. Forgiveness is a key factor for us growing. We do not want to hamper our growing. We do not want to stifle our ability to be able to show somebody else mercy. We don't. Let's not miss it, y'all. Let's move to that place. Let's ask God to give us a right heart and to renew our minds so that we can be in right standing with Him. That's what this is all about. That's why I'm sharing with y'all. Because I want to be in right standing with Him. And I want y'all to be in right standing with Him. But we got to give God the glory by learning how to forgive. All right. It's nice talking with y'all tonight. Y'all have a great day, or y'all have a great night. Get you some good rest. Get ready for tomorrow. All right, y'all take it easy. God bless you.